Morning.
Hello, Canada.
And St. Mary's. It's Cindy
And Scott.
with tea.
And coffee.
Yes. I don't know what you're wearing, but it's a little frightening. What is that?
You know exactly what it is. This is my...
I don't know what it's some weird fishing shirt, I
It's
guess.
not just a weird fishing shirt. This is my, the 30th anniversary of the Bart's Fishing Week. I grew up with a bunch of great friends down in Windsor. We known each other for 50 years now. We started at kindergarten, and since the early 80s, there's been this migration up north to Sean's cabin.
It's really, really ugly.
But, so on the 30th, you just...
the 30th what?
So after 30 years of going up there, which was
okay.
back, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago now. I think we're getting close to 40 now. One of the
30
guys...
30 years of drinking or 30 years of fishing?
A little bit of both. I think we actually drink more than we catch. So that's just the way. I think the lake has been fished out, but we go up there and have a good time. So the one guy for the anniversary, my friend Al, he had all these shirts done up, and we also had little hats that little visors, and I love it. And I know you always thought it was really, really not an attractive shirt.
It's about as bad as the Talking Fish Award.
But this is like a professional fish thing. He's got all the logos on
There's
it, the
no
bass, and
professional fish shirts.
there are professional fish shirts. You've got to go into a place like Bass Pro Shop or
I've never seen
Cabela's and check it out.
I've never seen anything like that.
I'm telling you, a little Bob Iazumi back in my old days, real fishing with Bob Iazumi and
weird.
Yeah. Anyways,
and you make fun of my coral pants.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about my friend Bart's because he just about chopped off his pinky with a table saw the other day. So
what was he making? Do you know?
Jeez,
I
don't know. That was less of a priority, but I think it's his fingers reattached, and I hope he gets full function. So I'm thinking about Bart's.
Yeah, is that why you put the fish shirt on?
Yeah, okay. Homage to Sean.
Okay.
It's his cottage, and
I guess it gave us something to talk about too.
And I don't know whether we usually go fishing just after Father's Day. We'll keep our fingers crossed that happens.
Yeah, supposedly there's a whole bunch of cottages that you can't go to. They're turning off the water up north. So, because people want to go to their cottages to get away, and cottage people don't want a whole bunch of people coming up because they don't have the facilities if there's a breakout to handle. So they're turning water off.
Yeah, and I don't know whether trailer parks will be the next shoe to drop or not, but hunkering down. Hey, what's your mug got today? What's your mug say?
It's actually a very nice mug. It says a cup of tea just for me, but it's not a great cup of tea for me because it's too open, so that my tea gets cold too fast.
It's a big mug for tea. It's almost like a latte mug.
Yeah, it is kind of. And yours, dear? What's yours?
Mine is, again, thinking of my buddies, mine's the New York Stock Exchange. I've actually had this mug for about, since the late 80s when my friend Kevin, one of the smartest guys I know, he did his PhD in Michigan. My other friend was doing his master's at New York University. So we went to see Bruce in the Big Apple. My first time I ever went to the Big Apple was with...
How long ago was that?
That was late 80s.
We were married or we weren't married?
We were married. We got married in 90, honey. This is our 30th anniversary year.
Yeah, it's our 30th, isn't it? We were supposed to go away for our 30th, but
like a lot of people, plans
right?
change based on...
Well, we were going to book something, but we're kind of glad we didn't, right?
Yeah, we like our river cruises, right?
River cruises, yes. They're beautiful. We love them, right?
Our last one was a great one with your mom and dad.
It was. We did the Christmas river cruise.
You and your mom always wanted to do the Christmas markets.
Yeah, it was... Christmas markets, there's nothing like them in Europe, right, compared to here. Like, they have the one downtown Toronto at the distillery, but still not the same as the ones in Europe, eh?
Yeah, it was fun. I'll tell you, I'm a big fan, but yeah, we didn't book anything, so we'll just have to wait to see when that comes back.
Mm-hmm. You were on your conference call last night, so you missed all the excitement in downtown St. Mary's.
Tell us about the excitement, my dear.
Well, I watched it live on the town Facebook page.
Man, what was it?
It was pretty amazing. They had endless amount of fire trucks and EMS and police cars that I think they must have started at the high school, maybe, I don't know. and they had their sirens blaring all the way up to the hospital and back in honor of all the health people. It was quite impressive.
We can't do enough to say thanks to all the healthcare providers and first responders who are doing great things right now, trying to keep us safe. So, hey, that's a nice gesture.
It was very loud. I think if I would have been living around there and I didn't know what was going on, I think I might have been a little spooked.
Well, I think those folks in that neighborhood probably get accustomed to hearing the odd siren or two coming.
Like, and then, for 15 minutes straight?
Yeah, and then the choppers too. Like I heard a chopper go this morning. You're always hearing maybe people being transported.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the orange chopper is going from here to into London or wherever. So.
Hey, speaking of the medical thing, tell them what we watched last night that I continue to have to twist your arm to say, let's try it.
Well, there's a lot of great healthcare professionals out there and a lot of good doctors. And we saw one of the good doctors last night about the...
I don't even know how old that series is, but we put it on. We watched 3, right? 3 episodes.
We watched 3 episodes. Season 1 about the gentleman who is autistic.
I liked it. I thought it was quite good.
Yeah.
You didn't want to watch it.
No, and I did like it. It was feel good, and you know, there's a lot of doctors shows out there, but this one has
never watched them, like the ER and what were the other ones, like the.
Well, I watched Emergency way back in the day with Johnny Gage and Roy DeSoto. You know.
What the frick is Emergency? What is that?
Oh my God, that was back from the 70s. It was Emergency, and Dixie McCall was in the waiting.
Hey, I watched the one where that guy lived in the trailer in the hotel or in the hospital parking lot.
Trapper John or whatever. No. It was Trapper John MD.
Oh, was that what that was?
I'm pretty sure. Like I asked me about 70s television. I didn't go anywhere. I was stay at home in the 70s too. I just watched everything.
Are you sure that
you watching Adam 12, all those shows, man. I was Mannix.
Yeah, but what was the one that everybody watched?
MASH.
No, like
that was another hospital show.
No, more current. Everyone was into it,
and
they wanted the doctor and that one nurse.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. That's
Grey's Anatomy.
We
didn't watch that either.
Right?
I wasn't into the law shows either.
No, I didn't watch those either. Well, we didn't really. Well, we're trying not to watch TV right now, just because it's just so depressing.
Yeah, so we haven't watched it, so I know. Yeah, that can be a little bit down, but.
Well, you started a new book too, right?
Well.
You didn't even talk about my book when you went on and on about Elton John's.
You're right. Let's enough about me. Hey, there's a movie that you like.
You always talk too much.
What are you reading, my dear?
This is the 4th book, and it's by Elena Ferrante, I think.
Yeah.
So it's the very first book was called My Brilliant Friend, which HBO started a mini-series about. It'll be interesting to see if they do all 4 books. It's about it's a Italian writer, and it's about
Elena Ferrante.
Isn't that what I said? Did I not say that?
I think you said.
Oh. And it's about her childhood growing up with one of her friends. And it goes through their entire life, and it's a really interesting perspective on 2 women growing up in that time period.
Is it a true story?
In Italy. I'm going to say it's based. I'm going to say it's based on her life.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's fiction, but I'm enjoying. The first book was amazing. The second book was good. The third book was okay, but then the 4th book has been quite good. Then this is the last one.
Yeah.
And I bought them ages ago, which I'm kind of glad I bought them because it gives me something to do now, right?
Good.
Yeah.
My new, it's one of those ones I stopped a little while ago. My son had given it to me. It's all talking about the Daily Show with Jon Stewart, which used to make us laugh. Something fierce.
Reading the Bobby Orr one.
No, I'm on that one. I got Bobby Orr supporting our little camera right now, so I'll get to Bobby. Greatest hockey player in the world.
Greatest hockey player in the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, anyways, that's it for today.
That's it for today.
What did we say? How do we close?
I don't know anymore.
Stay safe, stay indoors, stay well.
Goodbye.
Till next time.
Bye, St. Mary's.
Bye.